with your friends. Who got everything, everything. But I want everything, sometimes I get this one, it's not to be positive. Come to my house, what you need, and you drink. Go to money, what you got, say that for me. What did they say, and they cannot need to do. The life be everything, that what we do. So, no dispatch, the better we can do the what we not keep class, nobody can be there. Go, go. I'm not every day, don't want you to go. Get on the floor, tell them what we do. Everything is something that we produce. Here all day, make sure don't go to jail. But let the money spend, let them use the play. I'm not different. When chicken say, go, it's so classic.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. Well, it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, and I mean you cheche, do well for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, From the center to interior, Crime Stopper. Keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper. Keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper. The people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper. Stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper. Keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Cyan, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Cyan.
Rabbi, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Easy, when you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. Thomas and going deep and deeper. Put in Toto Ichiki. Be that living sense in her.
When chicken say, Bogoli Oko, it's a classic. As soon as they break, when chicken say, Bogoli Oko, it's a fast.
Oh yes, folks. Let's say a pleasant good morning and welcome to the December 17, 2025 edition of the program from the Print News on Freedom FM 87.9. I'm Wendell Nimna, your lone presenter, and my co-host is not around. We will hopefully join our USA partner. That's Radio LIB, as we run you straight up to 12:30 this afternoon on the program from the Print News, brought to you by Crime Stopper Liberia, Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street, and Oro Smart Road Junction, and Mayuba and Sons Incorporated. Those of you who are watching us, please drop your comment, your name, and your address. Today is the 17th of December, and today is Protest Day in Liberia. All right, so all eyes and ears are on the protest today. So we will be getting some on-the-spot report for some of the guys who we will be hearing from later on the program. So let me welcome all of you to this edition of the Pre-News on the biggest part on your FM band. It's 14 minutes after 11 o'clock. And let's wish a friend and junior brother who was all the way there in the United States, Mr. Jide Bob Blue Walker, celebrates his natality today. And so we here in Liberia, his friends and family members, we all want to wish him a wonderful birthday, Mr. Jide Bob Blue Walker. Happy birthday to you. Though you are 1,000 miles away, but we just want to wish you all the best as you celebrate your natality today, Mr. Jide Bob Blue Walker. And let me also welcome to Liberia some friends and sisters. That's you, Mrs. Blaise Sampong Batu. Welcome. And your sister, that's Mrs. Dooley Samponto. You guys are visiting Liberia alongside your kids, and we hope you enjoy your vacation and get back to the United States in one piece. So again, we want to welcome all of you to Liberia, Mrs. Blaise Sampong Batu, and your sister, Mrs. Dooley Samponto. You guys are visiting right now, and you are visiting Liberia alongside your kids. So I want to wish all of you a wonderful, wonderful vacation. All right, folks, we have in our studio this morning, we have one local daily to run you through. Today we'll be talking a lot about some of the issues unfolding in our country. So let's see what the Front Page Africa has for us this morning. So let's get to the top stories. It says, belated truth, Liberian slam Deputy Information Minister Sando over FOIA project construction. And this is very interesting. Let's get to the top stories and come back to that story and get few lines. A bold and decisive step. CBL launches inclusive instant payment system. Ends era of mobile money silos. And then lastly, breaking the glass ceiling, record-setting valedictorian, that's record-setting valedictorian emerges as Liberia Baptist Seminary and calls for united front to combat drug abuse. All right, so let me run to page 6 of the Front Page Africa newspaper, and I'm right there. Belated truth, Liberian slam Deputy Information Minister Sando over FOIA project construction. Liberians across the country have erupted in criticism following Deputy Information Minister Daniel Sando's long-awaited explanation concerning the controversial construction project in Foya District, Lofa County, which for months had been widely described as a presidential villa linked to the president, Joseph Boakai. The criticism intensified after Deputy Minister Sando on Tuesday posted a detailed clarification on Facebook, coming months after a series of conflicting and confusing statements by senior government officials, including Sando. Rising in Foya, President Boakai's hometown, remains shrouded in secrecy. Reports circulating within and outside the community described the project as a 10 million United States dollars presidential villa, allegedly built on a heavy security with restricted access, foreign workers, and little to no official information. There's and little to no official information provided to the public. During this extended period, Liberians said they never received a single coherent explanation from the government. Instead, they were confronted with deniers, half-truths, and contradictory statements that steadily eroded public confidence in the administration's commitment to transparency. Deputy Minister Sando was among the first officials to publicly address the controversy when early reports linked the project to the Mana River Union. At the time, he categorically dismissed those claims, stating that information suggesting MRU funding was misleading and untrue. He said his checks with MRU's website showed no such project. However, his response failed to answer the most basic questions on the minds of Liberians, including what exactly was being built, who authorized it, and how it was being financed. That silence created a vacuum that fueled speculations and suspicion across the country. Confusion deepened when Presidential Press Secretary Kula Fofana later stated that the structure was a government-owned facility intended for office of the president and future presidents of Liberia, not a private residence for President Waka, as she explained at the time. The facility was built for the office of the president and not as the personal property of the president. While her statement attempted to distinguish public interest from private benefit, it failed to address concerns about cost, procurement procedures, and why such a significant project appeared unknown or unclear to other senior government officials. Public disbelief intensified when Minister of State for Presidential Affairs Samuel Steve Koya appeared before the Senate during his confirmation hearing and openly declared that he had no knowledge of any presidential villa being constructed in Lofa County. For many Liberians, this admission was alarming. It suggested either a serious breakdown in coordination within the highest levels of government or a deliberate attempt by officials to distance themselves from a politically sensitive project. Public Works Minister Roland Giddens further compounded public concern when he appeared on the radio program and declined to provide details about the project. Citing security implications, he insisted that the executive mansion should address the issue and also claimed he did not know the details of the construction. Coming from the minister responsible for public infrastructure, this response reinforced public suspicion rather than offering reassurance. It was against this backdrop of prolonged silence, contradictions, and officials' evasions that Deputy Minister Sando resurfaced months later with what he described as a comprehensive explanation. He identified the project as the Mana River Union Center for Regional Peace and Development, a government of Liberia initiative intended to host regional and international dialogues on peace, security, governance, and economic integration. According to Deputy Minister Sando, the facility includes a 500-seat conference hall, 9 accommodation units, sits on 7 acres of land in Foya, and carries an estimated cost of 6.1 million United States dollars. He stated that the project is funded through a combination of national, regional, global, and private contributions. Deputy Minister Sanders justified the earlier lack of disclosure by citing security concerns, arguing that revealing details about a facility meant to host presidents, diplomats, and other high-level dignitaries could pose risks. However, many Liberians rejected that explanation, insisting that security concerns do not justify withholding basic information about ownership, funding, and purpose, particularly for a project of such national importance. The timing of Deputy Minister Sanders' clarification has become a central point of contention. His explanation came only after months of investigative reporting, eyewitnesses' accounts from residents of Foya, and mounting public pressure that made continued silence untenable. To many citizens, the explanations felt less like genuine transparency and more like damage control. Public anger has also been sharpened by memories of the Unity Party's stance while in opposition. At the time, the party harshly criticized former President George Weah and the Congress of Democratic Change, accusing Weah of using government money to build condominiums. The Unity Party consistently preached transparency, accountability, and fiscal discipline, arguing that Liberians had a right to know how public resources were being used. That history has made the current controversy particularly painful for critics who now accuse the Barker administration of practicing the very secrecy it once condemned. Well, folks, that's it. We'll leave it right there and take more stories on the front page Africa newspaper. This is the story. Our next story here this morning, it says, State accused of withholding international fire expert report in capital as on trial. Where is the report? As the country's fire agency, we would have expected that the LNFS report to be the most comprehensive relative to a fire of this size. Unfortunately, this is not the case. The LNFS, Liberia National Fire Service, report contains no specifics regarding responding personnel, nor any description of specific actions conducted on the fire scene by LNFS and other fire agencies, including fire suppression, operational support, or investigation activity. The LNFS report contains several misstatements, inaccuracies, and draws several conclusions that are neither supported by best practice on scene investigative tactics nor modern fire science. Independent fire investigative or investigation report. Let's take a few lines. A very, very interesting story. Let's take a few lines from there. Let's run to page 4. Page 4 has it. Let's make our way. Yes, okay, it's on page 5. Fresh controversy has erupted in the ongoing Capitol building as on trial following allegations that the government of Liberia deliberately withheld an international fire investigation report believed to contain findings favorable to the defense. The allegations surfaced during proceedings on Tuesday, December 16, when defense lawyers disclosed that an expert report prepared by a Minnesota-based international fire investigation team was never turned over by the prosecution during discovery. According to the defense, the prosecution has repeatedly objected to any reference to the report in open court, effectively keeping it outside the evidentiary record. Legal analysts warn that the suppression of potentially exculpatory evidence, if proven, would constitute a serious violation of due process and fair trial guarantees under both Liberian law and international legal standards. The development has revived public memories of the 2022 United States sanctions imposed on a full Liberian Solicitor General, which were based in part on allegations of withholding exculpatory evidence in criminal prosecutions. Defense lawyers argued that the alleged exclusion of the international expert report raises profound questions about prosecutorial transparency and ethics in a case of major national importance. The court has not yet ruled on whether the report will be admitted into evidence. What is in the report? The report, authored by 3 international experienced fire experts, invited by the Liberian government to investigate the Capitol building fire, was submitted to Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman in March 2025. The 3-member team, Fire Chief Red Jerry Stretch, Fire Chief Red Ken Perelman, and Fire Chief Red Mark Lendy, arrived in Monrovia on February 28, 2025, after repeated efforts by Liberian authorities to secure assistance from the U.S. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, proved unsuccessful. While acknowledging the challenging conditions faced by local responders, the experts sharply criticized the Liberia National Fire Service report, describing it as incomplete, inaccurate, and inconsistent with modern fire science. According to experts cited by the defense, the report found that the LNFS investigation lacked basic details of firefighting operations, investigative actions, and responding personnel, and that several conclusions were unsupported by forensic evidence. As the country's fire agency, we will have expected the LNFS report to be the most comprehensive relative to a fire of this size. Unfortunately, this is not the case, the report states. It further notes that the LNFS report contains no specifics regarding responding personnel, nor any description of specific actions conducted on the fire scene, and includes misstatements, inaccuracies, and conclusions unsupported by best practice investigative tactics or modern fire science. The revelations have intensified scrutiny of the prosecution's handling of forensic and expert materials as the trial proceeds. Wilson, under fire over investigation credibility. Meanwhile, the chief investigator of the Liberia National Police Crime Services Department, Assistant Commissioner of Police Raphael Wilson, remained on the witness stand Tuesday under intense cross-examination. Defense counsel pressed Wilson on the credibility of the fire investigation and related audio evidence when asked to identify the international fire expert who reportedly assisted the LNFS during the investigation. Wilson told the court he could not recall the expert's name, an answer that appeared to surprise both the defense and the court. When defense lawyers attempted to question Wilson about the expert findings, the prosecution objected, arguing that Wilson was not qualified to testify on experts' conclusions and that the state intended to call the expert as a witness. Criminal Court Aide George Roosevelt Woolley sustained the objection. Tensions escalated when the prosecution requested that the court bar all references to the international expert report Defense lawyers counter that the report exposes fundamental flaws in the LNFS investigation. Defense counsel, Counselor Arthur T. Johnson, cited the report as concluding that the LNFS lacked the training, experience, and equipment necessary to properly collect, preserve, and store fire scene evidence. The report also faulted the Liberia National Police for inadequate documentation of investigative actions and personnel involvement. The prosecution dismissed the defense approach as introducing strange practices into the trial. It claimed that the defense rejected, arguing that cross-examination exists precisely to expose weaknesses in the state's case. All right, so I think we can stop right there and get to more stories. This is going to be our final story this morning. Let's see whether we have something else to bring you. But don't forget, today is December 17, and today is Protest Day in Liberia. All right, so we will get some live report from the protest scene. But let's see where we can get you a few stories. A bold and decisive step. All right, let's see whether we can take this story. They survive addiction. Now comes the hardest part, going home, life after addiction. Integration support is our biggest challenge. People think rehab is a magic cure, but it takes readjustment. It takes going back to school. It takes learning skills. All that takes money. Antique Curtis, coordinator, Mother of Light. Let's see. This is about, let's see, where is that story? And then we can take a few lines from there. Right. I'm trying to see whether we can get to that story. Where is it? Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to make my way to that story. Okay. Oh, where is that story? Oh, where is it? I just can see it. I just can see that story. Okay, I think it's somewhere around here. No, it's not. So let's take this as our final story. Justice Minister Twere urges African law students to defend rule of law amid rising coups. CBL Governor Samoa says RIPS launch is a boost to Liberia's economic growth. Liberia has made a great statement with a bold and decisive step towards modern digital financial economy on the launch of Inclusive Instant Payment System, otherwise known as mobile money interoperability. The launch of the RIPS, led by the Central Bank of Liberia, aims to enhance efficiency, transparency, and inclusion as live realities for every Liberian. Speaking at the launch held at the EGS Ministerial Complex in Congo Town outside Monrovia, the executive governor of the Central Bank, Samoa, revealed that the initiative is the culmination of rigorous work, deep collaboration, and evidence-based policy making. That's evidence-based policy making. Governor Samoa pointed out that this landmark achievement is informed by lessons from across Africa as captured in the State of Inclusive Instant Payment Systems 2025 report and grounded in the concrete achievements of Liberia's own pilot phase completed earlier this year. According to SIPPS 2025 report, 25 African countries now operate domestic instant payment systems, with 36 instant payment systems now operating in Africa with billions of transactions processed annually. These systems have been proven to increase the velocity of money, reduce informal cash dependency, and in many countries contribute directly to GDPF growth. Across Africa, instant payment systems are reshaping economies. The CBL governor sees the IIPS as a milestone that speaks to the government's vision, resolve, and commitment through the CBL to the people of Liberia. With the IIPS launch, he asserted that Liberia now joins the continental wave not as an observer anymore, but as a participant and future contributor. Our system reflects the principles of inclusivity and fairness. We are prepared that Liberia is now stepping firmly onto this digital public infrastructure pathway. At the Central Bank of Liberia, our mandate remains very clear to ensure that the payment systems are safe, reliable, and inclusive. With the IIPS, we fulfill that mandate, and we have created a system that works for everyone, urban and rural bank and unbanked, the served, the underserved, and the unserved, business and individuals, somewhat to the gathering. For decades, he intoned that Liberia's financial architect has relied heavily on cash, a system that is costly, risky, and inefficient, adding that the IIPS launch is a turn of a new page. So far, so good, right? Finally, for the front page Africa newspaper, Liberia launches US $88.7 million Excel program to fix foundational learning crisis. The government of Liberia on Monday officially launched the Excellence in Learning in Liberia project, a 5-year nationwide education reform initiative aimed at addressing deep gaps in foundational literacy and numeracy across the country. The high-level launch held at the Monrovia City Hall in Cinco brought together President Joseph Boakai, international development partners, lawmakers, educators, students, and civil society representatives. Excel is jointly financed by the government of Liberia, the World Bank, and the Global Partnership for Education, with technical and implementation support from UNICEF and other partners. The program is guided by the motto Strong Foundation, Lasting the Next Generation. Making the keynote address, President Boakai described education as the cornerstone of Liberia's future and warned against treating reform as a short-term political exercise. We are not about the next election. We are about the next generation, President Boakai said. If we get education right, we get the future right. He stressed that Excel goes beyond infrastructure and training, targeting the very foundation of learning on which national development depends. The president said the program aligns directly with his IRS agenda for inclusive development, particularly its focus on human capital. This is not just a project, Boakai said. It is an investment in reducing inequality, strengthening communities, and building a more inclusive Liberia. He urged the legislature to ensure timely ratification and support for education financing, cautioning that the delays could jeopardize critical funding. The president also called on parents, teachers, community leaders, and development partners to take collective ownership of the reform. Let excellence be the standard, not the exception in Liberian education, he added. World Bank largest education investment ever. World Bank Liberia country manager Georgia Wallen described Excel as a turning point in Liberia's education journey, noting that it represents the largest education investment in the history of the World Bank Liberia partnership. Quoting Nelson Mandela, Wallen said, education remains the most powerful weapon for change, but one that Liberia's learning outcomes are alarming. Too many Liberian children struggle not because of lack of ability, but because of the quality of education they receive, she said. Excel, she disclosed, is backed by US $60 million in World Bank financing and a US $28.7 million grant from the Global Partnership for Education, with additional support from UNICEF, the European Union, bilateral partners, and NGOs. Unlike past interventions, Wallen said Excel focuses on system-wide reform, teacher effectiveness, safe learning environments, accountability, and data-driven decision-making. When Liberian children excel, Liberia excels, she said. Minister Jala, from enrollment to real learning. Education Minister Dr. Jaso Mali Jala said, Liberia's education challenge has shifted from access to actual learning outcomes. Too many children can write words they cannot read. Dr. Jala said, that quietly reality defines the crisis we must now confront. She explained that while school enrollment has expanded significantly over the past 2 decades, mystery of foundational skills has lagged behind. Excel, she said, is designed to reverse that trend by prioritizing early childhood education and primary grade literacy and numeracy. Dr. Jala described Excel as a disciplined 5-year national reform fully aligned with Liberia's education sector plan and the arrest agenda. Excel would not be judged by today's lunch. She said it will be judged by better reading outcomes, stronger teacher support, and reduced disparities across the country. All counties, nationwide reach and impact. Project officials said Excel will cover more than 200,000 public schools across, that's 2,000 public schools across all 15 counties, reaching 73 political districts and 124 education districts. Key components include curriculum reform and structure pedagogy to improve foundational learning, training, and support for over 12,000 teachers and 4,600 school leaders, construction and rehabilitation of climate resilient primary schools, schools grants and violence prevention programs, and strengthen national assessment data and accountability systems. Well, folks, that's all we can take from the front page Africa newspaper. All right, so we will take our break. When we come back, we're going to be joining our man, Suleiman Tunis, your weather report man, to give us the weather report for today. All right, so stay tuned. This is the program from the Print News on Freedom FM 87.9. If you're just coming our way, we'd like to welcome you to the midweek edition. Today is December 17, and it's Protest Day in Liberia. So let's take our break. But before we go for our break, we just want to let you know that the Win Liberia Cash giveaway is on. Those of you playing, you have to play more, because the more you play, the better your chances to win. Serious money is up in the building, up for grabs. So you're playing with button phone. Remember now, those of you who are familiar, the code to dial when you're playing with a button phone is *255 *1#. All right. If you have a bigger phone, that is the smartphone, you dial *255 *1 and you double the hatch. You're playing with 50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents USD, and you stand a chance to win from 5,000, 10,000 up to more amounts to give out. I'm not going to be the one to give you the money. Abraham Kamara will be here at 12:30 to pay out to you that amount of money. So keep playing. Don't forget, every time you play 50 LD or 25 cents USD, it's going to leave your account. So let's take our break and be right back. First, let's get word from Crime Stopper Liberia.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hand for the real authority. Really can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human target, enemy you check. Do well for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-side justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Garland Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Easy, when you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. Come on, going deep and deeper. Put in toto ichiki.
Okay, folks, thank you for rejoining us on the program from the pre-news. We're about to leave Liberia to hear from our weather report man, Suleiman Hashim Tunis, the man who always bringing us factual weather report from Radio LRB. So, Tunis, good morning from Mama Liberia and welcome.
Good morning, Wendell. Good morning, Mama Liberia. Good morning, my good friends, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. I'm here again to give you a weather report from New York City to Monrovia, Staten Island, New York. Today you sit in a very good chance, partly sunny. You're seeing a lot of suns will be over Monrovia today, so don't worry about rain. It's 84 degrees, feels like 90 degrees. So it's going to be a little bit hot. It's going to be sunny and hot. That's going to continue to tonight. You have no rain in the forecast, except probably the morning it rain, but the rest of the day you're good to go. Just be careful how you walk the way through the day. Tomorrow, Thursday, is going to be 85 degrees. Light rain. The day will break with heavy sunshine in your faces. As the day progresses, there will be light rain, chances of light rain, or it will be cloudy. Sometimes the cloud can turn to be like it's going to rain, but I believe you'll get light rain. And Friday is almost the same as Thursday. So don't worry, you don't have any big rain. But today you are good, you're very, very good. You can do anything, don't be afraid, don't be scared. No rain. Tomorrow is the one you'll be a little bit after 12, after midday, you might be a little bit skeptical or expecting light rain, light, answer heavy rain or light. Okay, so you're good to go for the 2 days. Up to Friday, you're good to go. Friday also is going to be a light rain, but it will be in the after lunch. So that's about it. It's your weatherman, Suleiman Tunis from Staten Island here in New York City. To you guys, not too much to do. You don't get no big thunderstorm or lightning. Everything fine. We are not expecting. How is the protest is going? You have any news from there?
Well, not any update yet, but from viewing the social media, we saw folks converging on the grounds of the Capitol. There are some areas that are barricaded. So we'll update our folks. I'm quite sure the folks, when we open up the lines, some of the folks that are on the grounds of the protest will fill us in with because we should have our reporter there to bring us update. So as the program continues, we're filling our followers with the information.
I thought our sisters, I didn't see her here today. I thought she was assigned there.
Esther been off since yesterday. I don't know why she's off, or she did not place any call to me, but
no call, no show. Supposed to be suspended. Yeah, right. Just joking if you're listening. No call, no show on the job. You got to call.
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't call me to tell me what's up.
Over here, no call, no show on the job. A problem for you. They'll write you up. If you keep doing it, you get suspended or fired.
Yeah. That's true.
How was your night anyway?
My night was great. Very great, Tunis. Everything was okay. Woke up this morning, had to get ready for work, and I'm here how's the weather report there? How's New York? Is it still snowing?
No, no, it was just one day snow on Sunday.
Okay.
You know, snow even finish forgetting about it. Just go in the cold till March. All right, the real winter ain't start yet. The winter start in 2 days from now. The winter start at on the 22nd of December. Officially will be in the winter until March 21st. Then winter end. And that winter when it ends, it's just not going to end. The cold still be lingering around until we get into April. Then we start getting real nice weather. Then the flower then start growing again. The tree then start getting leaf again. But right now, if I take a picture outside, you see all the trees are naked. Yeah, no leaves on any tree right now. All the trees, they finish losing their leaves long ago in fall. They were in fall now anyway, but fall only got 2 more days to last. Today, the 17th, the 22nd officially will be in winter. This is just a preamble of winter. We know that, okay, winter is about to be here now. So we are in the cool. Anybody that comes to America at this time, they will regret why they came. Yeah, they will be like, hey, God.
Bad time to visit America, right? Winter time, because you're going to be indoors.
You're going to be indoor. You can go outdoor, but you get outside, you be in your car to where you go in, get back in, and you will not stand it because that cold. People say it cold outside or daybreak today cold. When we say cold, yeah, right now, if I go outside and I put a cup of water sitting outside in the open, in 10-15 minutes, it will turn to ice.
Turn to ice. Wow.
Yeah, that's the kind of cold we're talking about.
That's small deal.
Okay. So don't even think. But we in there, man. Nobody, we already here now. I told you, I said I live here longer than Liberia. All my children here.
But anyway, I will call you after the show because I got to complain. Somebody complain complain you to me. So I will hit you up just right after the show. And
is that I did something wrong to somebody already?
Yeah, the person said you did wrong to them. Yeah, somebody called me up and said, Wendell, did you ask Tunis about what I told you? I said, no, not yet. So I will call you up just right after the show.
Female or male?
Male.
Oh, okay. I don't think.
So you are small because I'm male, right?
Yeah,
I'm female. Won't worry you too much.
I don't think it's serious.
It's serious though. It's serious, but I argue with the person. I said, but it's not the Tunis I know. Apparently, it slipped his mind. But Tunis is one person.
Don't forget. Well, I promised somebody and I didn't do it. Is that what it is? Something like that. Well,
it's not about promise. I will call you up. Don't worry about that. I'll call you up right after the show.
Yeah, because now I'm eager to hear it. Anyway, let me let you run the show.
Don't worry about that. That's something that you can handle. Okay. I trust you for that. That's something you can handle.
Okay, okay.
Sometimes oversight can cause these things.
You're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm. All right, my man, do have a wonderful day. I will catch up with you on tomorrow night. This is my final week. After this week, I'll be taking my break.
Okay.
All right, my break is going to be on Sunday, as a matter of fact. After my Sunday program, I'll be taking my holiday break.
How long are you going to be out?
Just for about a week.
Oh, it's not bad. You'll be back before New Year.
Maybe a day or two after New Year, by His grace.
Okay, then let's just say 2 weeks.
You want to say that?
Yeah. Okay. It's a week.
Yeah, it's a week. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a week. Yeah.
Okay. Man, we wish you the best of holiday because it's good to take a holiday. Everybody need that. And you can't be here all the time. You need to do holiday, go stretch your legs, go visit other family, relax, forget about radio.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And the good thing about it is that Tunis and I will be taking our break from night radio. All right. We'll soon be leaving the radio Tunes will be leaving the radio for good, but
Yes.
I will be leaving the night radio for good. All right. So beginning of next year, I don't know, but I'm not gonna do night radio anymore.
I want to retire. I will
Yeah.
be retiring. So the people who helping me here, they should be ready for it.
You know,
Yeah.
we'll be leaving night radio now. You know, everything has time. Everything, you know, the people say every good thing has a time to end. So, you know, we've for the night radio,
I want you
I
to do
just
me a
can
favor.
promise you.
You
Mm,
please discuss this with OMSM Sion and say by next week, that's my New Year resolutions that I want to retire. I've been on there since you guys was open, and I've been with
yeah.
you guys.
We
Before
go
even
in
you
10
guys
we
opened.
go in 10 years now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. We
And
go
just
in 10
imagine
years
before you
now.
were open were with voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's about time now. Let me relax, play with my grandchildren.
Same thing I want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, okay, my brother, let me let you go. You got a show to run and you don't have enough minutes to keep going. Okay, you got people listening. They're eager to call you
I'll
to
catch up with
contribute.
Yeah.
All right.
So just I will give you a call right after the show.
All right, my brother. Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right, folks. So that's it. You heard the weather report, and I don't know, but those of you who are on the grounds of the protests, I don't know how is the protest. How are people turning out for the protests? If you are on the grounds and listening to Freedom, please call in and give us on the spot report. All right. I'm trying to get to my man there. I don't know. Okay. So currently posted because we've been told there are areas being barricaded. The police say there's no go zone for the protesters. So we are about to open up the phone lines, but before we do, we'll take few comments. And let's take few comments first, read them out, and come back and take your calls. Robert Snare, what's up with you? The Sapo boy, popularly known as Louis Sahar. They're in the office of the representative of District Number 16. I want to say a pleasant good afternoon to you, one of the borough's finest, Robert Snane, who goes by the name Sapo Boy or Louis Sahar. All right, so let me get to the comments and come back and take your calls. Comment 1 from this person. It says, Chauncey Joshua Tito, watching you from the borough of Newcastle, Trowin community, to be precise. Henry Tito Jr., good morning, Freedom Family, and the weather report man, Uncle Tunis. I am watching you from my residence in Caldwell. Thanks for the good work. Moses Momolu is watching from, it says, Iowa Cedars Rapid, the USA. Ruth Fine is watching, says, wow. Stephen A. Bars, good morning, Freedom. Print News following you from Dakar, Senegal. Jefferson, Washington says, good morning, Freedom. Watching you from Buchanan City, the city of hospitality. Phoenicius Junior Bar is watching from Newcastle. Jeremiah J. Payue says, good morning. Following from the city of hospitality, Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. Thanks for the show. Abraham and Addison says, greetings, watching you from Monrovia. So we are about to open up the lines. Let's hear from you, 0776 104 104 086 500 104. How is the protest ground? You tell us, because somebody called me and said the protest is dead, and I don't want to believe that. So if you are on the grounds of the protest, please give us an update. Let's hear from you on 0770 297 016, and other numbers to call are 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. And just give us a report of what you are seeing there. Let's bring this person on. Hello? Oh, we lost that person. All right, so please, when we announce the numbers and you don't have anything to import, it's better that you stay away than, to call and just go off. We want to hear from our people on the grounds there, because today's stand, headed by Mobile Molu, is stationed a protest, calling on the government of Liberia to answer to, some of their concerns. Let's take you this person. Hello? Hello?
Good afternoon, Wendell.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, so finally, the realist.
The realist. You're a commercial driver. Are you commercialized?
Exactly.
Are you commercializing right now as we speak?
Right now, as we speak.
Okay, so tell me, you see anything? Are you around the protest ground? You have anything to say relative to that?
Honestly, I haven't seen anything. I've been from Junction to town. I've been all over the town, especially at Bamuma, going on the old road. I haven't seen a thing.
So you pass through the executive mansion, or you use the route by Gala Town?
Yeah. I passed through the executive mansion, but the only thing I saw was bunch of officers and UL students across, in the space, looking outside with lots of journalists. Lots and lots of journalists. Lots and lots of, but it's still one protester.
But did you notice anything, the police stopping people from coming closer to the grounds of the Capitol?
They're expecting people that are coming, like asking for ID. That's what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Okay. Thank you.
If anything changes for now, then I will let you know.
All right. If I'm on, then you will have the time to say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
After 12:30 anyway, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's talk to another person. Hello? Hello? Hello?
How are you today?
I'm fine. You have to lower the volume of your radio. I guess this is David King.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, David, you many happy returns, David. Where are you currently?
No, I'm currently watching social media. And then I saw the protest organizer, Chairman Molu and his team. They are moving and they got one police pickup behind him.
You sounding like somebody frustrated. Are you frustrated the turnout of the protest?
Yeah, the protest really actually Liberian law kind of thing. But I think for all of what we are going through in this country, yes, I'm unaware.
Okay.
I've been there. Yeah, but the way I see things going, and like there's a piece of what happened to us here. Because if we were really going through the beach, the banana street supposed to be flooded with human beings, and everybody go out there and vent their anger to the government. But for the look of things, like everybody, okay, there's no need for us to be calling on radio and complaining. Or maybe, like how somebody said, Joseph Walker is highly spiritual. He had gone to his spiritual father and killed the entire protest. Walker is a witch. This man went with the devil. So what we're going through right now is not anything ordinary.
Okay.
It die along the way. I don't know for what.
Thank you. Let's leave it right there. Let's take another person. Let's talk to you, this person. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Wendell Nameless.
Good morning to you. Tell us your name and where you join us from.
This is Amara Talawale, and I'm calling you this morning, not from my regular home, but from the Jamali Hospital.
Okay.
I want to specifically speak on the protest this morning. Organized by STEM. In reference to the last caller, we do not need multitude to send out the message.
Okay.
I want to thank the bravery and the courage of those sons and daughters. I was just following the last class and I saw an elderly woman in her 80s. That woman represents all old people in this country who knows what we are going through. I saw young people. I saw middle-aged people. The bravery and the tenacity of STEM is one in a million. I want to thank them for championing the cause, like I said, to make the voices of the Liberian people heard. We do not need multitude. We need action. The fact that Malu and his group have taken up the challenge to remind this government for the second time in this year, following why PFS to be something that the government downplay and to muster the courage today to march on the Capitol, even though they are being, there was statement issue stopping people from using that plate that are being used. People use that plate before to cook. They carry pot there. The very people today sitting at the echelon of powers were involved at the time in cooking at the Capitol. Today, to say people cannot go there, the Capitol is not a protest ground, there must be somebody. If nobody will do it, there must be somebody to stand up. And stand living up to a name have actually stood up to the occasion. We say bravo to Mr. Molu and his team.
Okay.
Let nobody get anything confused or say, no, we need 50,000 people to get out. If that message will be read today and our international counterpart will follow it, for me, the message have gone. Okay. The Liberian people are the one being in pinch. There must be somebody to stand and rise up to the occasion. At this time around, it's Molu to stand. Bravo, gentlemen.
Let's talk to this person. Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Is this Patience?
What?
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
I said, welcome to the show. Then you say, yes, you can talk. Hello? Hello? Yeah, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm James. I'm calling from Kumasa.
James, let's hear you.
Yeah, it is disheartening and frustrating. All the way people are crying and people can rise up to the occasion to go and tell the government that enough is enough. I was standing right opposite the Zero complex this morning. I saw 5 different police. Yeah, I think it's that distraction of the government. 5 different police pickups are really around. Then they got down from the officers that got down from the car. They paraded from Commandant Babu. They went to East Island Junction. They walked in East Island. They turned around and went. So I think they're trying to fear people because all of them, the guns that they are holding, they are brand new guns. And we are here talking about Christmas. People telling them they can have.
Oh my God. We didn't cut you off. You went up the line. So, folks, let's hear from those of you who are, in the proximity of the protests, call in and let us know how is it? What do you make of it? We want to know from you exactly what is unfolding on the grounds. So you can call in and make your contribution on 0776 104 104 086 500 104 And the female line is 0770-297-016. Call in and let's hear from you this morning on the program from the Pre-News. Let's take this caller, this person. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. Your name and where you join us from?
I'm Richard calling.
Where exactly you calling us from?
I'm from Congo Town, Kalando.
Okay, let's hear you, Richard. Go ahead.
I think the issue of the protest was fully planned.
It's poorly planned.
It was fully planned.
Okay.
So, yeah, because of that, yeah, I think what happened is, I think I begin to understand something about Unity Party CDC. Unity Party, when it comes to organization, to be honest, these guys, they know how to play their game. Unity Party is, even when they were in opposition, when they put this type of protest, like very seeing the rule, like nothing even happening, and no protest in the country. I mean, I think CDC, if this is the only way, this is the only way that CDC, I think this is the way they are organizing themselves, they're taking advantage and now they will come by. Well, I don't know how it's going to happen. Well organized, to be honest, they are well organized. When they put, even when they're in opposition, when they protest, these guys know how to organize themselves. And for Unity Party to lead from opposition from that time to come to the governance, also now I can't understand how it happened. These guys, they know how to play their game. These guys, when it turns to organization, to be honest, this is what to do. That's a secret what to do, and even the opposition, they got.
Okay, my brother. Thank you.
To be honest, they are very vibrant. I'm not allowed to you. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Let's talk to the female general, Masisi. Masisi, welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning. What are you doing?
Already, why are you scared? I know you're not even over there.
My man, we'll get our community to our party headquarters here.
Okay.
I'm not coming alone.
Okay.
I'm not coming alone.
Okay.
We're coming in proof our district 14.
Okay.
So we say we're going to come together so we can start coming. Now that I'm not coming, I'm coming. But sometimes, I feel bad about Liberian people.
Okay.
They will put a blame on one set of person, on one set of people. They will get caught on platform, it will be this, it will be that, they will be election, it will not happen. They will come out today. And they are telling us, I say, they need to play their game. Who going to play the game for you to come out? Everybody is playing the game, when they square, let's play. Then they come out. The man saying that when people say, I'm not going to play their game, they play their cow well. Who going to go out there for you? You are Liberians, for that. For God say you are Liberians. They see that man, we go stay, what's there to whom about what do it? It's still for us. Not for the very fact. The two go on to go on the if we don't post up the earth, president now will be half for us. Then they said you were there for all, pastor for Agosto, and not on the road. Who will be there? If not there, who will be there? If you're not on the road, who will be there? That don't will be there, I think you will be there. When I don't put up, oh God, we'll be on the ground tomorrow. We come in there, I'm a group coming there. We put yourself going to come on the front corner and say, they put a car where I think they're putting in there. They are not doing it, living it, enjoying it. The way a lot of people they give it a prayer, they go and having police car on the road, but you say a car will come out. They want to car out, who are there, will do that and land, will not be there. All the people on platform, that they say, this and I hope that my say, free folk, my say, a free open. So they say, where all of that will go there. I will be there, I will come in there, they will come in there. I will come in there. Thank you.
Thank you. That's the voice of the female general, Masisi. Let's talk to this person. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing, sir? Good afternoon. This one, my cover, you are speaking.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Brother, you still look. Let me tell you something. Monrovia is not a small population in this place. We are not crazy in the country.
Mm-hmm.
We see what this government is doing. And then we all some of the guys are speaking terrible going this I can no person Liberia. That's Liberia brother. It's false. The white public government is what to the people they don't want to sample. And those guys are causing the noise here. Liberia are going to listen to me. Those guys are causing the noise. I want you to check into good at their houses. The white in the past government, the life they're living today. People are not living this life here. You are knowing very well. That's why some of you go to your getting your people are wise. They're not we're not stupid people. People are more only wise are only here. Come some more $1 million. Where you got that money? Where you don't got that money? Ever have money that you can't start for to get that money? The silver you wear. push almost like a bullet to the former president. What's your look out like you living? They're fighting them today. They are not talking because they want the power to come back to power. But they are saying just fool you people so that if they sit down, you look at them and say, yeah, this why they put that they join the government, this why they don't want to take back anything. They are lying to look deep down in mind. There's some events from today. Can you imagine something like that? They can gallop. They know what the government is doing on the side. They know how to soon left that place. There's something that took place in that area there. They try to keep it, they can't pass the word, and you got a year there. The government too much people money, keep there, carry the whatever. All that time you dig the people, they want to do a lot of whipping to the police want to challenge the election. That's what we're competing. You know what I'm saying? We're not president in the place.
Thank you. And I'm watching, I'm seeing some huge numbers gathering, marching from the Congo Town Belt to central Monrovia. Let's talk to you. Hello.
My brother.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Let's hear you in a minute.
Are you there?
Go ahead. We are listening. Let's hear you.
You know, my brother, Liberia is a country that is sweet, very, very sweet. Sometimes you hear people sit down, the country coming point. Liberia is not bringing, the country will move forward. No. They got money, they get good food, they are well established, they live in good places, and who in their community, but they want somebody who they imagine life for this year, they were eating. Oh. And the thing that don't push you one from where I live. They find their aim. No, everything is not where I'm. The government is doing well. Well, we're getting a chair to elaborate this country. One more than have the more to do. This year, you're right. When you really watch, when you ride the best of car, you did the best of food. Up to now, they make money. They make food. They make golf. They make food. Already said that people buy one there.
Is that the issue? Is that the issue? Because somebody woke up and ate food. All right, thank you. The caller is saying the message is good, but the messenger is the problem. Let's talk to you. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you. Your name and where you joining from.
I'm MSO and I'm calling from Gear Factory.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, when it comes to the protest, they are violent. Just forget about protest or still whosoever person. The CDC is a peaceful party, and here ourselves is a peaceful man. That's why I see when it comes to protest and other kind of thing, they get very, organized for you to feel like you're in a party. Because, everything Georgia does on 16 country, at the end, it was for the sake of peace. Because the need of the necessary peace ambassador, and then other international hurricanes, they continue, awarding the man as one of the peaceful men. So the party that the man heading, that party can't go for the kind of protest to see because he himself is a peaceful man. So that his dream will always come down to the party. I want to know that citizens are very good when it comes to gathering to show love for the party and gathering to show love for the former president. But when it comes to protest, CDC can't really be informed.
But this is not a CDC protest. This protest was organized by STAN. It's a civil society group headed by CDC former chairman.
I understand, but in real logic, you and I will understand it like for STAN. Other people may not understand it that way because the name Mulu is a graduate name for CDC.
Okay.
So when Mulu led the party and form another organization called STAN, the people will not look at it, but they are looking at it to be CDC.
Oh, my brother, thank you very much. Thank you. That's all the time we have for calls. We ourselves, we're trying to make our way. Let me just squeeze in this person. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Let's hear you quickly. No time. Just call your name and say what's on your mind about the protests.
Thank you for asking, ma'am. The brother are saying unity party. You asking the question. Party to what? Let him know that the whole politician in the party So now that they are strong, they are sensible the other party. You should not come and glorify anything here. Somebody have to eat. The Quran say, when you wait for it, you should get it. When you do good, you should get good. When you wait for a food, you should eat. It's not an issue. If you are okay, sit down to your house. Don't come and bring other things here that we don't want to listen to it. Those are that we go, just keep quiet. You will see the street. Just keep mute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother.
Strong that they're afraid here.
All right.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you. And let me do a belated birthday treat for a good friend and junior brother, Emmanuel S. Jasper. He's popularly known as Yogi of the Reba team. That's the River Edge Basketball Association. His birthday was on the 8th, and he's going to be celebrating on the 20th. The birthday celebration is on Saturday. All right. So all of you that will be coming there, you know what's up. You got to come along with your bottle because it's all going down on the 20th. So Emmanuel S. Jasper, a.k.a. Yogi of the Reba basketball team, that's the River Edge basketball team, is going to be throwing a big party this Saturday. So please be a part. And when you're coming, don't just come empty. Well, folks, that's all the time we've got to be here. We'll be here, God's willing, tomorrow. Until then, take care and do have a pleasant midweek.